Yo, what it do, wealth champions? I am here with some of my favorite wealth champions on the planet, and we just wanted to share with you guys real quick what we got going on in connection with the extra digit movement and MWR Financial. So I thought I'd share a little bit about what it is that we do, how we do it, why we do it, and for me personally, who I get the pleasure of doing it with. So I've got some folks here that want to share with you. And as they are sharing their streams, we're going to actually pop through some information real quick. But what is MWR Financial? MWR stands for Make Wealth Real Financial. We are a group of financial educators and home-based business owners that teach economic empowerment, and we go a step further by providing experts to help you execute the game plan. So we have expert tax strategists that will help you legally lower your taxes. We have expert credit repair specialists that will legally help you improve your credit, get negatives removed, and teach you the steps on improving credit. We also have debt elimination system. We have wealth strategists and wealth managers that will help you build a long-term retirement income. And we even have a team of negotiators that will help you negotiate your monthly bills down. What if you could save $10 or $15 across all your major utilities, cell phone, internet, electric, gas, trash, whatever you got a monthly bill at, we got you covered in terms of a negotiator that will get on the phone with those folks and get those bills down. And here's why we do it, guys. Because at the end of the day, it's about building generational wealth. But if you are struggling to take care of your current lifestyle, then where does the money come from to invest in your future lifestyle? And MWR helps with that by allowing each of us to share this wonderful opportunity and add another stream of income to our household. So the way I see you guys on my screen, we're going to go Dr. Regina, Cameron, Jeff, and finish up with Brother Alvin. So just real quick, talk to the people before MWR, since MWR, and why you're so excited about your future now, Dr. Regina.
Peace and blessings, family. Thank you, Cortez, for just having us on this platform on today. Well, before MWR, I just wanted to increase my mindset. I wanted to make sure that I had a tribe of people that was going to help me get to where I wanted to be as far as developing my financial education and strategies to implement to educate other people, as well as leave a legacy for my children's children, because that's what I want to do. But since coming into MWR, I have been able to start my own business, as well as develop the financial strategies that I need to implement to educate our generation and our children's children so that they can get the education that they're not taught in school, so they'll be more knowledgeable on how to implement strategies to keep a legacy that's going to be passed down to them, so that now they can now have that to leave to their families. And my goal for this year is just to partner with more people that's going to build the nation. So getting into partnerships in my community, which I'm super excited about, that I'm already started those partnerships to have a group of young ladies of 25 or more that's going to be in partnership with me. So I'm super excited about that. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. And if y'all checking this out on Dr. Regina's page, just send her a quick note and say, hey, Doc, what is this all about? And she's going to share more with you. We got Brother Cam out of Illinois. Unmute yourself, Cameron, and let's talk real quick about what you are excited about. You know, where were you before MWR? Where are you now? And what are you excited about in the future?
Man, I want to say first, thanks for the opportunity. So before MWR, you know, I was working. I'm still working now, but I had a worker's mentality to where I didn't have any goals set, you know. I didn't have any ambitions to go further than working the 9 to 5, you know, to build things for my family and things that I can leave for my family. And after MWR, I see that my mindset has changed drastically. I see noticing that I'm setting goals now. I'm reaching my goals. I'm talking to more people, you know, I'm getting more comfortable with being on screen. So, you know, that's a big one. I don't talk that much. So that's one thing, you know, that I'm getting used to now. So I'm getting comfortable with the uncomfortable through the opportunities that MWR has provided for us and the knowledge. And for the future and my goals that I have set, pretty much I want to give people and expose as many people as I can. My short-term goal is 6 people, but my long-term goal is 500 and beyond, you know, to expose this information, to give them financial literacy and opportunities for the things that we have and we offer in MWR Financial.
Awesome, man. If you're checking us out on Cameron's page, shoot him a quick note. And just real quick, if you're just jumping on, MWR Financial is a company in a home-based business space that not only provides financial education, but provides the experts to help you execute. We have experts in taxes, experts in credit, experts in debt elimination, experts in wealth building, and even expert negotiators that could help you transform your finances and actually lower some of your monthly bills through their negotiation strategies as well. So we got Brother Jeff out of New Jersey.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? I appreciate joining the stream with these intelligently smart people who definitely know about finances for sure. You know, for me, before MWR, it was, you know, I'm in entertainment, trying to go ahead and, you know, get out there, you know, get the acting career, get things rolling for myself from that perspective while doing little part-time businesses here and there. What I found out was doing all that by yourself, it just wasn't working for me. Then what happened was COVID hit. And when COVID hit, the reality of a lot of things hit. Everything shut down. Auditions shut down, studios shut down, businesses, it just shut a ton down. So what happened for me was even any business opportunity I had slowed down a ton. So I found myself like, you know, what am I going to do right now? And then luckily, you know, Cortez, a financial health mentor, reached out with, you know, this opportunity with MWR. And being now with MWR was, it showed me a system that you can have, a financial plan with a team to help you do that. So it gave me a much different perspective where you don't have to do things alone. You can build with the team. And like I said, MWR does a lot of the heavy lifting, and what we do is being able to expose, you know, the opportunity. So for me, for the future, now what I'm looking at is not only people just in the entertainment space, but of course, people that are just looking for opportunity. I want to bring that to the forefront to them to show them that, hey, this opportunity is a real thing where you can grow. There's an opportunity you can learn from some great experts. And of course, you can build a future for yourself and your family.
Absolutely, man. I love that, man. And thank you so much for sharing that from the entertainer's perspective, because that's huge, man. I always like that when you're dealing with entertainment and that whole space is like, you guys are a unique breed that you got to have food coming in. You got kids, you got a family, you got to do that kind of stuff. But at the same time, you got to be available at a moment's notice to go audition. Then you get the part and you got to, so you got to pick and choose your jobs that you're not anchored to, not so much a career thing, because acting is a career, but you got to figure out how to build some passive residual income that will help you. Want to say what's up to Laverne Creighton. I see you jumping out there on Facebook. If you are on any one of these pages, then shout out the person whose page you're on. Show them some love as well. Next up, we got my man Alvin Turner, also out of New York. Is it the Bronx or is it Brooklyn in the house?
Brownsville, Brooklyn.
Same question, brother. Help people understand, you know, someone who is retired from transit, and, you know, what made you look at an opportunity like this, and before MWR, where you are now, and some of the goals you have for the future? Well,
okay. At that time, before this, I was like a workaholic because I had 2 full-time jobs.
Wow.
I worked as a letter carrier for 19 years, and then I came on to Transit Authority. I worked both of them for 6 years at a time, and then I finally retired at Transit Authority. But in between doing all that, I didn't understand the financial factor of education and how to put my money to where it would grow. Because it doesn't make sense to have a dollar go out and nothing comes back in. Because it doesn't compute. So when I was going to school, in the education part, it taught you the economics, but it didn't actually teach you how to use your money as a tool. And with MWR, it teaches you that. It teaches you how to use your money. Okay, back in the 70s, they came along with the 401k, the 457, and the thrifts plans and stuff like that. But it still didn't teach you the ramifications of losing and gaining money. You just put your money there and somebody else does it for you. Well, with MWR, we have professionals that will take their time to show you exactly what to do and how to do it and come to a game plan. And in the end, you could see it on black and white. And black and white and numbers don't lie.
That's right.
They just don't lie. So I said, okay, well, I think I could do this. I think I could get comfortable with this, because if I have a problem, then I could talk to a person and understanding that my goals can be set where I can see to achieve them. It's not a stranger to me where I come across some money as an entrepreneur. It's just that I didn't know exactly what to do with it at the time.
Yeah.
So that was a dilemma, and with MWR, that is no longer a dilemma. So I'm coming to that realization that, hey, let's grab on hold and stay plugged in and move forward and set some goals and understand that if I can help myself, then I can surely help someone else.
Absolutely.
That's the most important thing in that I can see. But see, because if I can't help myself, then I can't help nobody else.
That's right.
So I gotta help myself first, and not to be selfish. First law of nature is self-preservation, but don't get it twisted though, because you in self-preservation is not a selfish thing. It's just a law that's in nature. So let me help myself, so that I can help someone else, so they can see that how's that go? The pudding in the pudding. I can't.
Proof is in the pudding.
The pudding is in the pudding. That's right.
The proof is in the pudding, man. I appreciate you sharing that, man. And wow, working 2 full-time jobs at the same time. And like you said, if it's cool to have 2 checks coming in, but if you don't know what to do with either one of them, then you basically just burning yourself out, wearing out your health, man. So I appreciate you being transparent and sharing that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are tuning in on anybody's page here, just take a quick minute, shoot them a note in their inbox right now and just say, hey, listen, I don't know everything that y'all talking about, but it sounds like I need to get to know what y'all talking about. And they'll share some information with you to really help you get a better understanding of what we're talking about. And before we get out of here, we have also Ms. Netta Rajas is hanging out with us as well. And she is a lifer in the financial education space. So I really want you guys to hear from her and why she decided to partner with MWR and the Extra Digit Movement to add this to her portfolio of offerings as a financial educator already.
Thanks, Cortez. Finance is my life. I love finance, but I'm always concerned about middle-class America. Middle-class America with this COVID, we're going to be taxed up the yin-yang. We always get hit. We make enough money not to qualify for something, but not enough money to make it. I mean, I don't care who's the president. They're going to raise your taxes. I'm going to let you know now. I mean, they've already taxing you on undercover. We add extra taxes on your bill for the COVID tax. If you ever look at your receipts, you'll see it. So my love for middle America is that I want them to be financially educated. But before I get to that, the funny part about getting with MWR is that my sister introduced me to MWR. And she's one of those persons that I would never take any financial advice from. I've been telling her for years what to do with our finances. And she came across MWR and she said, I'm in this financial thing. I need you to look at it. So I didn't at first. But then I was like, okay, let me take a look at it. Let me see what she got herself into. But once I got into it and realized what MWR really can do for a person, how it can change your life, I was at 100%. And I will be there until the end.
Love it, love it, love it. And I'm like you, one generation away from welfare. I'm the fourth born of 6 children. Mom raised us on welfare most of my life, and finally get out to the suburbs, worked a decent job, making $60K a year, thought we was doing something, but could never make ends meet, because what I didn't realize is that 40% of my income was going to Uncle Sam. And the only way to stop that is to understand the tax laws, and that there's a set of tax code for working people, and there's another set for business owners, entrepreneurs, and investors. And when I got on that side of the tax code, it instantly brought $270 a month back to my household. And I was sold. I just started telling everybody, listen, you need a home-based business. You need a home-based business. That's how the Financial Health Mentor was born, is because I got a hold of those strategies. Now, I learned it from a do-it-yourself perspective, and then I was introduced to MWR Financial, and I learned that there's a difference, right? I love Dave Ramsey. I love Robert Kiyosaki. I love Dr. Dennis Kimbrough, Dr. Boyce Watkins. All of these guys are teaching financial principles and strategies, and mostly for free on YouTube and these various platforms. The one thing they are not doing, though, is connecting you with experts to help you execute. And when I saw that, that's what made me take a serious look at MWR Financial from the education side. And then I took another look at it from the business side as the entrepreneur. I put on my entrepreneur hat and said, okay, can this be a valid value add to my business portfolio? Do they offer a solid service? Yes. Do they have solid leadership? Yes. Do they have a solid compensation plan that allows me to win? But as a business owner, I want the company to win too. So I don't want them paying me everything, and then they don't have enough money to operate and they're out of business in 6 months. So I looked at the compensation plan. I looked at my mentor, who was all in, and sat down with the leaders of the company and said, no, they're solid. The company is very profitable, and at the same time has enough to pay out over 60% to the field. I'm like, okay, this makes good sense for me. And I've been telling everybody ever since. So I appreciate my cohorts for coming to hang out with me real quick on this quick impromptu. I think sometimes people don't realize that it's real people behind this thing, and just everyday people just allowing these experts to do what they do on our behalf. And we just want to share the good news with y'all. We want you guys to build generational wealth for your family the same way that we build generational wealth for our family. So anybody got any last words that they want to say before we shut it down?
It's worth joining.
It's worth joining for Miss Annette. Anybody else?
I think, for us, anybody out there, just to get financial literacy, it's a green business. It's something that we all need to learn. It's always going to be there, whatever the currency is. It's always going to be. So get financially literate.
Love it, love it, love it. Awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my last words is, hey, we have the ability to make $1 and make a difference at the same time. Don't ever let anybody tell you it has to be one or the other, right? We run into situations where sometimes we're too charitable, and we're so charitable that we're giving away everything and we struggling. And then some people are so transactional that they're trying to make so much money that they're not benevolent at all. Well, with MWR Financial, we can make $1 and make a difference at the same time. We can educate people for free, and those who want to take the next step and go to the next level, they can invest in a business of their own, get access to the same experts that we have access to, and transform their lives for generations to come. So with that, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Until we talk to you guys next time, we want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.
Thank you.
But you've got to overcome fear if you're going to win.